Hey, what's happening, gamers? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Wuthering Waves, episode 9. This is going to be further progression of the story. Remember, guys, to get those likes up if you haven't already. We're 17 minutes into the stream and only at 49 likes. Zelda, don't do that, honey. Yesterday we increased Rover's Ascension level, finally. And, Zelda, stop. There's nothing in there. I need to throw that out.
Want some treats, Zelda?
No, she can't have that. That's treats Zelda can't have. Okay, so Amber filled in because I wasn't feeling well again. I just felt exhausted. I'm working on a couple things for when we're away, like the Monday or Tuesday of this week. So I was up all night working on that, and then by the time I got done, it was like 9 in the morning. So needed more sleep because I'm still recovering from Christmas. Ugh. But Amber did a great job with Mr. Fantastic, and I heard she had a lot of fun playing with you guys, so thanks for hanging out with Amber. And the Sue Storms showcase will be tomorrow. And people were asking, like, what are you guys, are you just gonna do Marvel Rivals, Wuthering Waves, and like Batman all month? It's like, no, like, we're waiting for new games. So around Wednesday of next week will be the Donkey Kong Country Return series, and also that week will be the start of our Dynasty Warriors Origins. So both Wuthering Waves and Marvel Rivals will be taking a back seat. They will not be at 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock anymore. Wuthering Waves will be a weekend series. And the other thing will be, like, Amber likes playing that during the day, so she'll probably do Marvel Rivals, like, early in the morning sometimes. But, yeah. That's because we have to... The channel thrives on new content, and the past, like, 2 Wuthering Waves streams have not been doing well. I think the last 3 Wuthering Waves streams all ended under 1,000 views. Yesterday we had to stream for 3 hours and 30 minutes in order to get 900 views, and then it took you guys like till 1 in the morning to get 1,000 views, even an additional 100 views or something like that. It was a lot. So hopefully today this one will do a little bit better, but we'll find out, I guess. We're about 20 minutes in and we're at 170 views, so not the greatest. Do you guys know what the name of the next story quest is? Because there's chapter 2 stuff, and then there's more of the regular story. Is this New Companion where we're supposed to go? This one? Anything that says, I can't say what that, does that say Huang Dong Act 7? Is that how you say that? I can't speak Chinese, so.
Where?
Right here.
Jinzhou?
Jinzhou Rising, Huang Dang
Huang
Wang.
Long, yeah.
Huang Wang?
Huang Long.
Yeah. Does anybody know if that's the next story quest, or is that something we can't do right now? Just let me know, and I'll go do that. It's that one? Okay. Thank you. Whoop. And I'd like to track this one. Ah!
Hi everyone, hope you guys are all having a great day today. First act, for 1 Act 7 says Nakama.
Alright, thank you. Okay, we're gonna continue the story then. Sounds good. This game is very fun. I like it. Hello, Link. How are you? Oh, it looks like these 2 girls. Alright. So we got red-haired, short redhead girl, and Yang Yang. Wait, the voice acting broke? Oh no. What's the matter?
Been crying for a while now. I can't get an answer out of her. She just came to buy spicy pulled chicken, but the fowl is already used up today. So I said, come back tomorrow. I'll get the stuff and do prep. And she sat down. She's been like this for nearly 10 minutes. I haven't gotten the slightest clue what she's so sad about. I can't do anything right every day. I can't buy what I want to eat. And now you're crying even harder. Here, let me help you wipe those tears. Well, you get the picture. If I could just go buy some fresh ingredients, I can give her the food that she's craving for. I want to help, but I just don't have the time. She needs care, and the shop needs tending to. Wow, thank you so much. I'll treat you to something nice when you're back. For the ingredients of the spicy pulled chicken, you can directly ask Mahe. We're all familiar. Tell him I sent you and the bill's on me. I hope you won't mind the hassle. I'll make sure to treat you with our specialty dishes here.
I don't think that's the quest. No, this is the quest. Oops. Yeah, this is it.
Over here. Been waiting for ya. I thought Yang Yang said you had a super cool little buddy to show us. Where is it?
I don't know.
Did it just pop out of your tacit mark? Smells good. So, is this how it first showed up when you guys were in the Norfolk Barrens?
Yes, back then as I fought off those tacit discords, a burst of energy erupted from that statue. Two forces clashed and collided, and later, one of them emerged victorious, vanquishing the other in a violent clash. General GN and Rover later told me it was this little thing coming out of Rover's body. It was blocking or even consuming the overflow of Threnodian power. It reminded me of how Rover once absorbed frequency energy with his body in a similar fashion. So, we took him to the academy for a checkup with Baizhi. Apparently, this little one is what we had detected before. It's a speculated space or organism hidden inside your body. Now we finally know. It shares similar frequencies with tacit discord's reverberations. It resembles an echo processed by the data bank, stored inside your body instead of a terminal. In other words, it's your own echo, captured or absorbed at some point. Without you, it can't manifest. That's why Baizhi couldn't confirm just how you absorbed that echo back then. Was it you? Was it the little one? Or maybe the two of you together? And Baizhi discovered more after analyzing your spectrums. She found a new power source within you, similar to the Crownless, but even stronger. This power comes from the tacit discord you defeated in Norfolk Barrens. So, the excess energy this little thing had consumed somehow ended up in your body, available at your disposal. In other words, there's a deeper connection between the two of you. Or, according to Baizhi, it's a convergent codependency. To put it simply, you are connected. While you are two separate individuals, your energies and vitals can affect each other. For better or for worse. You may even feel each other's emotions. The bond between you and this creature is symbiotic. As it strengthens, so do you. However, if one is harmed, the other suffers. Fortunately, since it can't ever leave your side, it's not an easy target for attackers. And if they do strike, it can seek shelter inside your body for safety. Okay, now that's pretty much it. Baizhi was going to explain it to you herself, but she has to go check on a newly appeared sonorosphere in Jiaozhou.
Wait. This is too much information for me to process. Let me get this straight. So, it helped Rover fight off the Trinodians? Seriously? This teeny tiny thing could do that? Seems unlikely. Don't look down on me. You'll regret it when you learn what I'm capable of. That poker-faced researcher was absolutely shocked when she examined me. Said I'm not just any echo. I'm a super-duper cool one. Rarest of them all.
Oh, actually, while those aren't Baizhi's exact words, that is what she meant. She mentioned highly intelligent echoes that can act on their own in other countries. Said they are involved in every aspect of human life with unique abilities beyond our imagination. Those echoes are rare, though. Neither I nor Baizhi, an eco-acoustics expert, have ever seen one in person. But this little thing here? It could be one of those foreign echoes.
Yeah, makes sense. Now we just gotta figure out where it came from. Who knows? We may find other cool echoes in that place. Well, both General Jian and Baizhi have confirmed it. No way they're lying. I'll admit, the thought of someone else having an echo inside them sounds pretty crazy to me. But with you, anything's possible. You can absorb reverberations with just your hands, like the legend says. So maybe one day you just stumbled upon this little thing and soaked it up like a sponge. Sounds feasible, I guess. So, do you know where exactly he absorbed you? Huh? How am I supposed to know? Why don't you just ask him? Yeah, it happened before he lost all memories, so we have to ask you.
But even if echoes can have memories, they probably wouldn't remember things earlier than their first manifestation. I wonder if that's the case with this little one, too.
Aha! Finally! Someone with common sense. That green-haired, serious guy asked me a similar question. Sorry to disappoint, but I really don't remember anything before I showed up. Maybe I was just sleeping inside him this whole time. So of course I don't remember. Sleeping? Seriously? It's been so long. All those happenings, all that fighting, and you didn't hear anything? Wow, that's... Your sleeping quality is really something. So you've got privacy to be respected. Don't worry. Your body's sound insulation is amazing. Dive into it, and everything goes quiet. The only problem is, I never know when I'll wake up again. And when I do wake up, I get tired and hungry fast. So I have to crawl back in for more rest. I know. It's all because I'm not eating enough.
That's why you kept disappearing. You went back to sleep from lack of energy. Makes sense. Regular echoes need to be powered by the terminal, too.
I thought you'd be really different from the usual ones we see. Turns out you share a lot in common. So you probably don't know your denomination or a nickname. No wonder everyone's been calling you the Little One. Denomination? What's that?
The universally agreed terms for special echoes, like names for humans. They're named based on their characteristics, abilities, and places of origin.
My denomination. It's... I don't know. Do I not have a name at all? What? No way! No way! That's not fair! If all the special echoes have names, how can I not have one? I don't want to be called the Little One all the time. It doesn't sound cool at all. How about this? You help me come up with a name, and I will let you have some of the food. Oh. There's nothing left. Next time, I'll definitely save some for you. Just give me a name. Please? A name? Now? Yes, I want it now. Look, your name's Chisha, your name's Yang Yang, and you... your name is... That sounds interesting. Wait, didn't you forget everything? How do you still remember?
With your old name and memories all gone, it's a good idea to go with a new one. It makes everything more convenient and represents a fresh start.
Yeah! Exactly like she said. Every one of you has a name, and I want one for myself, too. I'm really not asking much. I just want a name that sounds a little cool, a little special, and epic, and super smoking. Names are a big deal, you know. Like once you have one, it's stuck with you for life. Gotta make sure it's a good one. Can't have people not scared of me when they hear it. No time for regrets here. That's true. Let's see. You want a cool one. What about Echo the Invincible? What do you say? Nah. Nuh-uh. Absolutely no. That's too straightforward. It's no better than calling me the Little One. Hey, it makes every difference in the world. I am Echo the Invincible. That's what a hero play character would say as their transformation call. Or maybe, since you can fly, and you've got those long ears, why don't you call yourself, Righteous Raptor, or Valor Hawk, or Flying Fury? No. Absolutely no. Why do they all sound so cringy? Why? I love it when people call me the Chinjo Speedster. Doesn't that sound awesome? Huh? Sure, if you say so. Anyway, they all sound like anything but my name. Absolutely no. Aha! I knew Rover would come up with a good... Wait, why does it sound so random? You didn't just pick 2 random syllables, did you? I mean, yeah, it's simple, easy to remember. I can imagine myself yelling it out loud. And at least it sounds better than Chisha's cringy titles. But you know, it doesn't quite feel majestic enough.
Why is it suddenly so quiet? Is it not happy with the name? Why, though? Can't think of anything better that's catchy, impactful, and clever all at once.
Abby... Abra... Abraxas? What's wrong? What are you muttering about? Abra... What? Sounds like you're reading a spell. I don't know, but I just have this feeling that this is what my name should be. Okay, ready? Abby. I like the sound of that. That's my name. Of course I like it. You came up with it for me. I was just trying to get used to it, that's all. Besides, I feel attached to this name now. My name is Abby. You will not call me the little one again. Sure, we won't. Got it. Well, that didn't work out. I was hoping we could get some answers from from Abby. But now we're back at square one. I really thought we could figure out where Abby came from. It might not lead us to other special echoes, but it's at least a starting point to uncover Rover's past. Then we'll have something to do before asking Madam Magistrate and our Sentinel about it again.
Maybe we can start with Abby's special abilities instead. Each special echo has a unique ability. We can compare what Abby does with our records of other echoes to see where they came from. Besides, it was Abby's power that helped Rover defeat the Threnodian, I suppose.
Why do you sound so unsure? Didn't you see it all with your own eyes? Abby, can you show us again? I'm super curious how you did that. Who knows? We might learn something. Well, since you asked, I'll show you how it's done. But this place is too crowded. Let's move to that open spot over there. All right, all eyes on me. What's going on? I'll try again, just you see. What? Did something happen?
Just a little slip, that's all. I can do it. You gotta trust me. Back then, I just stood in front of him, and that big bad Threnodian monster thing just left.
So, you didn't really do anything?
Huh? No, I definitely did something. Like I said, I was asleep, and then all of a sudden, I smelled something really yummy, coming closer and closer. It was like nothing I ever smelled before. I didn't have time to think. I just had to show up and reach out for it.
So, maybe Abby's power activates automatically under certain circumstances. Perhaps Abby can't control it yet.
Yeah, it looks that way. You can't even hold your shape for very long yet.
Hey! Stop looking down on me. Like I said, it was just a little slip. Really. I think about it. I just stood there and did nothing and ended up beating a Threnodian. Imagine what I could do if I actually tried. Hey, Rover, get behind me next time we run into anything, okay? I'll keep you safe. Promise.
You're so real for that, Abby.
You bet. I said I'm super strong. I'll protect him.
That's very reassuring to hear, but it seems we're stuck again. I can't think of anything else to check out.
Knew it. Nothing about Rover's ever gonna be easy to figure out. Maybe we should bring Baijia, Mr. Changli, Yao, and all the researchers in Jinzhou? No, in the entire Huanglong together? They'll do a nice and thorough examination on Abby, and then...
Absolutely no! I said no! Told that poker-faced researcher already! I'll make it clear. I am to stay with Rover.
I agree. Abby cannot leave Rover's side, but we can't just trap him here for research. Where did you absorb Abby? What are Abby's powers, and what exactly happened between you two? There are so many questions we can't figure out yet. Our Sentinel Joy can look into the future. Nothing ever deviates from its predictions. It has already sort of guided you to the Norfolk Barrens through Madam Magistrate's messages, right? Now that the Threnodian crisis is over, perhaps you can consult our Magistrate and our Sentinel again. I'm sure they can offer you some more useful guidance.
Relax, relax. You have me now, remember? Meeting up with that Jinshi person, getting your memories back. I've got you. Speaking of that, so this Sentinel can predict the future? That sounds cool. The name Jue sounds pretty cool too. It's almost as cool as mine. What does it look like? Where is it? Since we're paying it a visit, this Sentinel should treat us with food, right? I wonder how the food's gonna taste.
Our Sentinel protects every one of us. Of course it's cool. But why are you talking about food again? Didn't you just stuff your face? What? Is your stomach a black hole?
I can't help it. I'm always starving. Rover, did you hear that? My stomach is growling. I'm so hungry. How about we go to that place we went to last time with Yang Yang and Chisha? I love their food so much.
So, I don't think we can get rid of the comparisons between Genshin Impact and Wawa now. If I remember correctly, Genshin Impact had a little flying companion. I think it was like a little elf, though. This one you have like a flying dog cat thing. So, alright, so where are we going? Oh, that's right, we had a super chat from Miss Deanna. I don't have my cell phone here, so I'll just... The little one is definitely like Kirby, probably Kirby's much older brother, since Kirby could barely speak in games. I don't know that he is the one that defeats literal gods in games. Thank you, Miss Deanna. Appreciate the super chat. And you guys are almost at 90 likes, so let's continue with that. Let's see. We're on this quest. Thoughts of the Sea? I don't think that's right. This is the next one. Head to the Gourmet Street. Dreamweaver's Ascent. Height. So that's the name of this episode. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, let's go. Good job, ladies and gentlemen. You're almost at 90 likes. And we are 50 minutes into the stream. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is it.
Yummy, yummy. Hello? Are you with me? You seem a bit distracted. With so much delicious food right in front of you, aren't you gonna try any? Well, if you're not interested, I'll gobble it all up. You've been absent-minded the whole day. Still bothered by that dream from last night? Wait, so you had a dream about the Sentinel? Like the one from your flashback when we saw the Sentinel statue after you lost your memory? Hang on, so let me get this straight. The Sentinel swooshed you off to a mountain shaped like a dragon. And then there were all these bad things going on, with lots and lots of tacit discords. But the Sentinel saved the day. How exactly did it protect everyone again? Oh, in your dream it made the time different there.
Yeah. The time in the mountains seemed to have slowed down from the outside, away from the tacit discords. The Sentinel must have created a barrier by manipulating the flow of time, keeping those monsters out. It was a safe haven from all the disturbances caused by the tacit discords, where people lived peacefully. Also, in my dream, I wasn't affected by the slow time and could freely move in and out of the barrier.
It's no shock that you have awesome powers, being friends with me. What was that place you dreamed about called?
I'm not entirely sure I heard it correctly, but in my dream, the Sentinel mentioned a place called Mount Firmament.
Mount Firmament? Never heard of it.
You've never heard of Mount Firmament? And I'm sure you're not from around here.
Huh? Hold on! Did you just say Mount Firmament?
Oh my! Did that echo just talk?
Come on, man, relax. You don't hear an echo talking every day, but it's not that uncommon either. I heard there's a country called Rhinus. What? Anyway, the echoes there are next level. Oh, you're not from around here? Well, that explains why you don't know about Mount Firmament. Legends say Mount Firmament is where the first people of Jinzhou lived. It looks like a giant statue of our sentinel, Zhui. I've never actually heard of anyone going to that place. They say those who try either get lost in the sea mist or never come back. If you're curious, just head southeast. Mount Firmament is on the east side of whining Ix's Mire, and you can see it from a distance.
The southeast. The past few days, especially this morning, I caught this unique smell from the southeast. From that mountain they just mentioned. It's like a strong energy pulsing through the air, but I can't quite put my finger on it. It feels kinda weird, though. Doesn't smell natural. Could it have anything to do with what you said? A place where time passes slowly? Do you want to go check it out?
I had a flashback about seeing their sentinel. Perhaps that happened on Mount Firmament. I can feel an unknown force guiding me, urging me to go there and find something. Jinchi said she'll go search for the sentinel and update me on its whereabouts. But so far, I've not heard anything from the City Hall yet.
Then shall we go check it out together? It feels really suspicious.
Okay, we're gonna go check
Abby?
out this mountain.
Are you getting sleepy again?
Let me take a quick nap, alright? I've got keen ears. If anything goes down, just give me a holler and I'll be up in a jiffy. I swear.
I really like this story. What do you guys think of the story? I think it's pretty well done. To me, the story is more interesting than Genshin Impact was. Genshin Impact was about, if I remember correctly, twins basically needing to meet up again, but one twin, whoever you decide not to be your protagonist. Like, the brother or the sister will be your enemy. And I believe that's what the premise of the game was, is, like, whatever sibling you didn't play as, they ended up becoming the bad guy. Whereas this one, it doesn't feel like it's a game about siblings. It's definitely a game about dragons and, like, all kinds of mythical stuff, and a man or a character trying to get their memories back. And it has more of a like, Chinese aesthetic than Genshin Impact did. Like, this is, like, the architecture and stuff is very, like, Chinese, and the way that the dragons are drawn is how the Chinese believe that dragons look, and things like that. I really like it. I'm not really big into Chinese culture as much as Japanese or Korean, but, like, this game in general is just, it's a really cool concept for me. I really enjoy covering it every day. That's why I hope it does well, so that I can at least do one stream a day of it. We did something different with this game. Instead of, like, streaming it, like, multiple times a day, we only do once a day. That way, like, you know, people come back and watch it. But when we do Donkey Kong, we will be doing multiple streams the first day. I don't think Wuthering Waves will be on early access of Donkey Kong. I don't believe so. Okay, so we need to find the next part of the story. So that would be quests. Forgotten past, lazy memories, and strange dreams. So many questions linger about your identity and who you used to be. Meanwhile, mysterious pull guides you to a hidden place on a distant sea. This is where we're supposed to go. Cancel tracking. Track. So it's located here. Dreamweaver's Ascent. Forgotten past memories guides you to a hidden place on a... Okay. This is correct, right? Again? 2 weeks ago, right around Christmas time. Okay. But it already said... Okay. I guess we're supposed to go in here. Those of you who have played, this is how to progress the story, correct? And, like, the correct story, like the chapter 1 story. Are they upstairs?
Greetings, Rover. What can I help you with today? I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is not in the City Hall. She has left for Mount Firmament. In fact, we have not heard back from her for days. Unfortunately, no. Please keep this confidential. The situation in Jinzhou is still unstable after our battle with the Threnodian. We must limit discussion of the Magistrate's whereabouts to a select few. When we captured Scar, he claimed that the Praxidus had imprisoned our Sentinel. It was around the same time that Madam Magistrate lost track of Sentinel Jue. If our Sentinel is truly in danger, or if someone with malicious intent obtains this information, the potential consequences could be as catastrophic as the previous Threnodian invasion. In order to investigate the Sentinel's whereabouts, Madam Magistrate has left for Mount Firmament, its last recorded location. Madam Magistrate traveled to Mount Firmament alone. The looming threat of the Threnodian discouraged any additional diversion of human resources. Furthermore, when it comes to the Sentinel, force is not a viable solution. Madam Magistrate trusts you. It is beyond my authorization to meddle in your decisions. However, the landscape around Mount Firmament is complex. One must be accompanied by a special wayfinder to navigate safely. That's all I know. Currently, she's likely at the ferry terminal in Whining Ix's Mire. I'll reach out to her. To learn more about Mount Firmament, you can meet her at the ferry. I lack the same level of understanding of the situation there as she does. I trust Madam Magistrate's decisions. I will do my utmost to handle the public matters on her behalf while she is away. This worry about her safety won't leave me. In her last video message, I could tell she seemed weaker than usual, despite her efforts to maintain composure. Madam Magistrate's situation might not be optimistic. Rover, Mount Firmament is a dangerous place. Please take care. I've sent the coordinates to your terminal. Thank you for your kind help. I pray you will both return safely.
I'm listening. Hey, did you notice how the mountain has a strangely pleasant smell? It doesn't look edible, though. Not that I'm hungry or anything. I just tend to doze off easily. Feels like my body can only process what I consume while sleeping. And don't worry, if there's any danger coming your way, I'll wake up like clockwork, just like last time. Well, unless there's nothing that can even remotely challenge you. In that case, I probably won't wake up.
Let's head to the ferry.
Okay, so...
Mount Firmament. Our wayfinder should have plenty information to share.
Alright, let's continue the story. So we met with Miss Secretary, and now we're gonna find some type of boat or something like that. Hey guys, you're an hour into the stream and still under 100 likes. You're at 94. With about 450 views on the stream. So it's about the same as yesterday. So let's try to get the likes up so the views go up, okay? So we're gonna go to Mount Firmament. Wait, it's way over there? That's where we're supposed to go? Casket delivery level up? What? Okay. So we're supposed to go all the way there to the ferry? What are we looking at in terms of, okay, so this is all done. There's no more of this anymore. $19 days remaining for whatever that is. Stamps next level? I don't know what that is. 32 days for whatever this is. That's all claimable. That's done. Proceed to trial. That's probably season 2 stuff. Maybe. Pioneer Podcast. Okay, it doesn't look like we really achieved anything with this. It's all tutorial stuff. Guidebook. Okay. Backpack? What? Oh, it's all new stuff. Oh, we got some new swords and stuff. I don't know. You're out of storage bags, honey? I'm sorry.
I will be there for
Rover,
everyone
do you have any new sword?
as we head toward our shared future.
I'm talking to
leaving the
Rover,
past
honey.
behind.
Doesn't look like I have anything stronger than the current sword that I have. So I can't really help Yang Yang out. I can ascend my sword level. Probably a good idea. Insufficient materials. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, so these are weapon skill. Weapon shop. Okay. And what was this? Weapon shop. Okay. Well, let's go to the weapon shop. I'd like to upgrade my sword before we go. Weapon shop is located over here. Yeah. So we're gonna upgrade our weapon. Thank you, Amber. Okay, yeah, you'll reveal the map as you go. I figured that. How you guys doing on the likes? Did it go up? No. Guys, you're only at 95 likes and we're like an hour and 10 minutes into the stream. The stream will not grow without engagement, so if you haven't already, guys, make sure you like share the video or like it. Whichever comes first.
I repair
Just watching the stream doesn't help with engagement. Engagement evolves.
Call me Uncle Way.
Smashing the like button and sharing the video with a friend, or just sharing the video in general on like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, that kind of stuff.
A resonator's life is
Okay, so we need this
but
clam
their weapon
thing.
Comes close. Pick a reliable one in my place.
Let's go with 4 of these. Why not?
How about
Yep.
it? Feeling fresh with your new weapon?
Thanks, Unk. Alright, what's the next step
I
for
will be there for
leveling up
everyone
the sword?
as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past
What is
behind.
this thing called? A MF Howler core? Okay, so I'm looking for something that looks like that.
I repair and
Yeah,
make
thanks,
Tacitus
Uncle. Okay,
weapons
I
here.
wanted to...
The folks
Looking for something that looks like this right here. MF Howler. 1, 2, 3, 4. That works.
How about
Yeah.
it? Feeling fresh with your new weapon?
I will feel fresh with my new weapon once I upgrade my weapon.
I will be there for everyone
Okay.
as we head toward our shared
Now.
future, leaving the past behind.
Okay, made my sword stronger. There we go. That'll help. No. Okay, so I guess our sword is stronger now. Insufficient materials. Can only bring it up to level 41. Okay then. So we went up from 207 to 211. Not as much as I would have liked, but better than nothing. And you can level them up again? No, you can't. What about Yang Yang? Can we level up Yang Yang? Yang Yang is level 40 out of 40. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. We're good. So we upgraded our sword a little bit. Now we have a long journey ahead of us. We have to go all the way over here. Somehow.
Got 100 likes, Sonny.
Finally got 100 likes. Good. Yep, the views went up too. Okay, good job, guys. You're close to 500 views now. Oof. Man, we're gonna have to push shorts too. Oh, got it. Did you have to push shorts today, honey, too? Or?
I just put it. I can put in the shorts playlist in the chat.
Okay.
And I tried to push. No, I actually was putting today's short in the chat. That's what I was doing.
Okay.
I'm putting the cat short from last night, and that's what I've been doing in your stream. Like, I did it 3 or 4 times.
Thank you. Alright, so guys and gals, we're gonna have to, because the stream's not doing well, it's impacting our hourly, which is our hourly views. So we're gonna have to push the short playlist for the remainder of the stream. What the short playlist is, it consists of a playlist with multiple shorts on it. You can have that running in the background, and it will give us a lot of views to add to our hourly, because the stream is performing about as well as yesterday's stream, which is not good. This is going to be a very adventure-oriented stream, because we have to make it to this point here. So that means we're going to have to travel through all this water somehow. I don't even know how we're going to do that. I don't think... Can he swim? How long can he swim in the water? Guess we're going to find out. So we upgraded my sword. Which is something I wanted to do. There's some type... Love you too, Wendy. There's some type of barrier over there. I think he has a stamina meter for swimming. Which would not be good. Yes, he does. There's no way he'll be able to swim the entire ocean. Eat your dinner first. Yeah, I'll be fine with that.
Wind, guide me.
Oops. These villains. Oh, we're still on a mountain. Beautiful scenery. Alright. Through the sea. Through the, we'll call this traveling. You don't want to go to the Black Shores yet? What do I want to do then? Quests. Oh, I see. Says I can't proceed. Why? Nearby unavailable for fast travel. Oh, that's all that means. Okay. So we don't want to go to the Black Shores yet. Okay. I've never gone there, so I don't have any things open for it. Yeah, that makes sense. Oops. Oof. Should be able to run up there. Yes. That is the best thing about the rice cooker, is it can be used at night without messing up the house. Whoops. Come on, YouTube. Give us like 500 views on it. Jeez, what is your problem? So anyway, guys, your next like goal is 100 likes, or 120 likes, and we do have the shorts playlist, so make sure you guys click that. Mods in the chat if you could push the shorts playlist as well. That'll help out a lot. Is that a little... Oh, it's a dog. Hello, doggy. It's just standing there. It's like a statue. No, it's alive. It's moving. Puppy is moving. Yes, he is. Dog is moving. Okay, so we need to find a way to activate stuff to go forward. Beautiful level design. Really like it a lot. Alright. I don't like the ambient music. I like when it kicks into high gear for some of the more exciting fights. The ambient stuff is too peaceful for me. Not a fan of that. It's supposed to. Yeah. Oops. So this is stuck to the thing. Oh, also, those of you asking, the Ace Attorney episode 20 that was posted on Sunday is at 945 views. So in a week, like I told people, as long as people keep rewatching it every day, even if you can only get like 30 people to rewatch it over the course of a week, you can still probably get up to 1,000 views. So I mean, the stream ended at what? It was like 500. So it took people like almost. And again, it's because we're shadow banned, but it took viewers almost a full week to get 1,000 views. So to put like 400 or 500 views into that episode, but by rewatching it every day for like 5-6 minutes a day, it adds to, like, you know, it counts as a new view for that VOD. So same thing works for Wuthering Waves in any stream we do. As long as people rewatch it, if it doesn't get 1,000 views, it can easily get 1,000 views. It just takes people rewatching videos. That's the secret to YouTube. It's always like how videos go viral is people rewatching them over and over every day. That's how YouTube always worked. This is spicy. This is good though. And I'm eating my dinner because I didn't have time to eat dinner. So if you hear me chewing and stuff, I'm starving, so.
It's a little tough. Sorry about that.
This is very hard pizza.
It kind of overcooked in the microwave.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Aha.
Sorry, honey.
You can say stuff if you want.
I didn't know what you wanted to say. Usually I'm just watching you.
I'm chewing though, there's dead air.
I didn't know there was dead air. The fact that you said it out loud on the microphone for me to say something is just super awkward.
Sorry.
I don't know, usually I don't talk over you because you're talking. Oh, well, Luke wants me to say something, so I guess there's grass, then there's a sky, and there's a person walking.
Yeah.
I don't know anything that's happening, and I'm actually trying to share the shorts in the background like usual. I'm not even on the video, so I can't even talk to people in the chat, but I hope everyone's day is going good, and so, I mean, I can't talk to Luke, obviously, because he's eating, so I guess I'll just talk to myself.
No, I'm done eating for now. I'm gonna wait until there's a cutscene again. I thought there would be more cutscenes, but there isn't. I have no idea what that red tower is. So, I activated one red tower, which will be a fast travel point now. Yeah. Saying fast travel. Corded ruins? Corded? I can't read that. And we're going all the way over here, which I might have been here before. Might be able to fast travel here, actually. Or am I supposed to go over here? Zelda, don't destroy those bags. Those are important to Amber.
Doesn't look like you were eating very much. You still have 2 pieces there.
No, I had a big bite though. What is this thing? Aha, bad guys fine. Okay, so I'm gonna have to lower the stuff because combat is loud. There we go.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Surrender yourself.
Stay behind. Cycle of corruption.
Whoops.
So we're on the main story now, or we're just on the side story?
Yellow is the main story, so we're trying to get to Mount Firmament.
Oh.
I see your weakness.
Wow, these guys are stronger. Oh.
Shackles be gone.
I have to try that new character.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, I almost died. There's no treasure chest?
So, you get some free characters, like this character, is she free, or what?
This character was part of a events banner, right there.
Oh.
That was free, yes.
So you got her free, and you got Yang Yang free.
Yang Yang is part of the story,
And then
and
the red-haired girl is free, too.
red-haired girl is part of the story, so they give you her. We
And
had
then-
to get Professor Doctor,
And
I think.
I don't know if you were saying it on camera or not, but you were saying that usually they don't give you very, like, pretty, like, characters to,
Caution is advised.
like, with nice personalities to start out with. Like, you usually get kind of, like, mediocre, like, bland characters.
Well, from what I remember of Genshin Impact, the girl that you meet at the beginning of the game is okay, but she's kind of annoying. Like, Yang Yang is a very quiet character that she has, like, a big role in terms of, like, she's a police officer, I believe.
Oh, wow.
She's either a doctor or a police officer.
Like, she's very sweet. Like, I was, like, overreacting at the beginning, being like, oh, she's very sweet.
Oops. Oh, this is not going well.
Oh, I watch the streams that I miss at least 10 minutes for each, so it gets the likes up. Thank you, Ashley.
Yep, that's how you do it.
Thank you for the help.
That's how that works, Ashley. Thank you. You got
Yeah, I heard that you can change the rover's gender at any time, that you can switch between.
Yep.
Yang Yang is very nice and very smart. I agree, Miss Deanna. And thank you earlier, Miss Deanna, for the super chat. And that means that we got some kind of, that means that this stream mattered. And so thank you, Miss Deanna, for the help. That means if we don't get 1,000 views right away, at least we got, you know, at least our stream wasn't for nothing. Hello, Ashley. Hi, Simons. Hi, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing great.
You guys are doing good pushing the likes forward, so keep going. Thank you, everybody.
Chishia or something is a police officer.
Yeah.
Yang Yang is mostly a researcher, says Miss Deanna.
Okay.
Right. Thank you, Miss Deanna. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think Yang Yang is really sweet. Like, she's very nice. So, I mean, she's a very cute character. Like, for, you know, for a starting character, usually you wouldn't have a character that is that nice and has that much of a personality.
Leave it to me.
She's very cute.
Zelda, what is it, honey?
She wants sweat food. Only has 5 feet.
The end has come.
very cute, Zelda. Of course, you sneezed in my face today, which I didn't appreciate it.
Zelda woke Luke up today.
That's
Sorry, I overdid your
that's not how people should wake other people up.
Sorry, I overdid your pizza. There's more pieces in the fridge. if those are too hard to eat, since I made
fine.
them too hard.
No worries.
No, it's just worrying because like you obviously can't eat them.
Wind guide
Yes, I can. I just can't eat them
Leave
right
it
now.
to me.
Surrender yourself.
I like to eat when there's long cutscenes. Surrender. Dude sounds like a Cobra character. Ooh, this is a nice looking place. What's this called? This is called the Remnant Residence. What is this? Yeah, Remnant Residence.
I don't see where you're even seeing that.
Right there. Remnant.
Remnant Residence, okay.
Residence. Okay. Zelda, what are you doing? Yeah, Zelda's misbehaving as always. What else is new? That's what she does.
So I learned something. I had to look up how to spell Vicky Vale. Apparently Vicky Vale spells her name V-I-C-K-I. The only name I've ever seen spelled like that.
Yeah, but isn't that how I spelled Vicky?
You forgot the C.
Oh. It's not 2 Ks?
Not on mine. Maybe you're thinking of the app called Vicky app.
Oh.
You can stream on. That's 2 Ks, but Vicky Vale is V-I-C-K-I. V-I-K-K-I is the Vicky app that you can watch Korean stuff.
Zelda, are you just lying down or are you doing something bad? The fact that you ran away does not mean good things. Remnant Residence. Yeah, it's very ambient. Ambient.
At least it has some music in the background, unlike Breath of the Wild that had nothing.
Breath of the Wild had music once in a while. Like, Tears of the Kingdom had music constantly, though. Which was one of our complaints of Breath of the Wild. It was like, oh,
one
more
of the
music.
things people didn't like.
Yeah, they added more music in Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, speaking of Nintendo, they made a statement now. They said, hey, all that stuff you're seeing about the Switch 2, they said we haven't officially announced it yet. So these are mock-ups of like what the Switch 2 could be for developers to make accessories for. But they said we haven't officially blah 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 done stuff yet. So they're basically trying to dismiss a lot of the leaks.
I mean, if it were me, I would just say they have no. I mean, I'm kind of a bad person, but I would probably be like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well,
I would just pretend I didn't know what they were talking about.
They have contracts with those people to do like Switch 2 stuff. It's already been confirmed, so they're not gonna go and say bad things to people making accessories for their new console.
Yeah, but those people shouldn't have shown it off. I mean, that was kind of stupid of them to do.
I
that.
don't know how it happened. Apparently the one that's CES is a 3D. What do they call it? A 3D printer mock-up of what the system is. So it's a running system that's built with the specifications of the Switch 2, but it's not the Switch 2.
Oh wow.
Yes, some developers like basically took the size of what the system is and has no idea what the color scheme or some of the buttons are going to look like, but they basically printed out based on what they know how big the system is to make the accessories.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean it is the Switch 2 and it isn't.
That would make me so angry, like if I was one of the lead people making it. I would be so mad that people like leaked it before they revealed it, I would be really upset.
Well, people forget that the first week of January is like a very big thing in Japan. Like they have their New Year's thing that lasts longer than New Year's Day in America, where we, you know, Happy New Year. Well, they do other things. They go to shrines. They have like a week of stuff that they do. So it's possible that Japan and Nintendo was just really busy to pay attention to what was going on in the West with, you know, the CES thing.
That's odd because I thought they would so they probably celebrate Western New Year and they celebrate Lunar New Year then as well.
I don't know. I thought it was called Golden Week in Japan. I don't know. I've seen it happen in anime where like immediately after Christmas they go to the shrines and like it's like a whole week thing before they go back to school. It's like they do all this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, going to the temples and the shrines is, like, huge. I know, like, even in China, it's a big deal.
Not worth mentioning. Endless reverberation.
Go, healer, go.
Swift and resolute.
Honestly, that giant kind of reminds me of a Zenless Zone Zero boss.
It's a Zenless Zone boss, and also it reminds me of the stone giant in Breath of the Wild.
Oh,
Except
yeah.
it's not as big.
And a Ben 10 alien.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Ben 10 alien Force character. Go, healer, go. I think Miss Secretary needs to be benched. I don't think she's very strong anymore.
The gray hair person?
Yeah, I have a new character, but I
So-
don't have the ability to level her up, I don't think.
My luck seems better with you around.
Really? Because we almost died.
Conception.
Heal. Alright, there we go. Okay, so where are we going? There's a boat out there. Is that a boat or is that a iron? Like
Stannis says, I knew it, Mr. Luke. It was only a matter of time till Nintendo spoke about those leaks.
Mm-hmm. They kept it very brief. They did it on their Japanese Twitter, which makes me think that they were just busy.
It to me.
I don't know if it's called Golden Week or whatever. I'd have to ask if Anna Sensei was here, she could tell us what was going on in Japan. Like
Oh, yeah.
the first week of New Year's.
I sense your weakness.
Yeah, Red Dot says they had no choice. They had to talk about or confirm its release date.
Yeah, they had to talk about it a little bit because like they're getting ready to sell their accessories for the system and things like that. Nintendo is making it hard for these companies that, you know, CES is basically like a trade show for developers, explaining, you know, what they're going to be doing this year. Just like GDC is an important game developers conference, CES is a very important like convention for people that make products for video games, like accessories, computers, mouses, that kind of stuff, controllers, memory cards. And Nintendo's making it hard on these companies because usually, like, at the end of the year before they release a new console, they at least do a tease to tell people it's coming so that the other people can do their jobs, which is the accessories and all this other stuff. So, you know, this one exhibitor like had to tell people, hey, this is what we're going to be doing this year too, because this is what we've invested all our time in, is making accessories for the Switch too, because that's what they've been doing as a business. They're not really making stuff for PS5 and all this other stuff right now.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was kind of a bum move that Nintendo would not reveal the system in December or even November, so a lot of these companies can get their stuff ready for this year, so that people, because not everybody buys accessories for, you know, new consoles and stuff like that. It's not the 90s anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this where I need to
Yeah, I bought accessories for the Wii and then somebody ripped it apart.
Yep.
My nice little, like, peach accessory.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we both do the showcases. Luke and we do co-op showcases. We do them together. So we will be doing a Sue Storm I did Mr. Fantastic today, and we'll be doing Sue Storm together.
Yep. It's Mount Firmament. That's not a word. Oh, it is a word. It's a word. Okay, alright. Guys and gals, you're not watching the YouTube short playlist. I can tell because our views are dangerously low, hourly. There's no reason it should be this low. If you guys could just take a few minutes, please, and put that shorts playlist on in the background, because it is not being watched. Like, these numbers are not acceptable for this hour. Because the stream's not growing, and the short playlist is not being watched. So just take a second, and please have that run in the background, because I can tell. I have real-time data. I can track things. And I know for a fact that it's not being watched. Because the views would not plummet by, like, several hundred every, like, 15 minutes if people were consecutively having that shorts playlist run.
Well, thank you for the people who have watched it, and thank you for the likes.
There's, like, 3 people doing it right now, which I can tell. So thank you to the 3 people doing it.
I appreciate that. And also thanks for the super chat, Miss Deanna, and thank you guys for getting the likes up. I don't know why YouTube is doing weird stuff to our channel today. Maybe they're mad because the Mr. Fantastic Showcase went well.
Mr. Fantastic Showcase did well, and we had a couple of videos, like, do decent, like, really early in the morning for once. I think it was, like, 4 and 6 in the morning.
So they're probably trying to take views back from things that did well this morning.
Probably, but it's still, like, at this time of night, that's unacceptable. That's too low.
Yeah, but our viewers are trying, honey. YouTube is being sauce.
I know. So we just have to push harder. So
thank you guys for the help, and for some reason YouTube is trying to mess up our channel, so thank you guys for helping fight back on that.
Yeah, the people
Let's
that
try
are...
to get a couple more than 3 people watching. Thanks everyone.
Yeah, need...
3 people watching the shorts, but just know, like, some people are watching and they can't open another tab.
I know that. I'm asking the PC people for help.
If you guys are on a PC and you guys can open another tab with a shorts playlist, it would help out tremendously, because YouTube is trying to take our plummeter views down. And if they do that, they can eventually, you know, like, if we fall under a certain amount of views, it's going to be very hard to keep the channel up.
Well, we'll never get back to that threshold again, because they'll make that our new threshold, and we can't survive, like, revenue-wise, with, like, the entire channel being that low. Like, it would just implode.
Oh wow, this robot is just sleeping here.
Sleeping robot?
It's like a crab robot.
It's
oh my gosh, it's like in Breath of the Wild, those weird, like, guardians.
It's kind of like a guardian, yeah.
The hour is upon us. No hesitation.
Yeah, because at this point, the stream is only adding like 200 views an hour because it's doing bad. So we have to find other views to help the channel, which would be the shorts playlist.
Swift and resolute.
Because the shorts playlist has like hundreds of shorts that will like automatically like continuously play, and that'll add, every short adds a new view. Or, I mean, people can just re-click a short over and over again, but I feel that that's less work than to just have the playlist running.
Thank you for helping the best you can, Mr. Zach, YouTube. I have it home running, says Jade Rose. Thank you, Jade Rose. Thanks for sharing the shorts playlist, Crossfighter. Really appreciate that. You watched the old Skyrim video of ours? Thank you, Watcher.
I vaguely remember we did Skyrim on Switch, I think, when it first came to Switch. So this is some type of either dock or...
So it's a lot of fun. Good to see you, the Watcher. Hope you're having a good day. Hi, Miss Deanna. Hi, Clint. McDowell, how's it going? Hi, Jade Rose. Hi, Red Dot. Hi, Jacob Langwood. Hi, Tim. Hello, One Din. Hi, Nakama. Hello, Slot Capsule. Hello, Shadow Trooper. Hi, Silver Sonic. Hi, Crossfighter. Hi, everyone. Thanks for watching that video, The Watcher. Appreciate that.
It's called Port what?
Thanks for helping share the shorts playlist, Crossfighter. Thank you so much for your help.
We'll just call this Waterport. I don't know what.
That video was a lot of fun. I can't remember if we did that on Nightwings 01 or here. Hi.
These bad guys? Oh, this is a good guy place. Okay. This is a friendly place, so we need to find a way of fast traveling here in the future.
I hope you guys are all having a good day.
Okay, can't break that.
Well, I had fun at playing Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
He kind of reminds me of between. Hi, Gamewing. I watched the short over and over again. Thank you. Oh, okay. I understand, Gamewing. Well, you're already an ultimate, so don't worry about it, Gamewing. You help plenty, Gamewing. We're just asking, like, whoever is able to, like, if anyone is able to just put it in the background, like that, and then it's no work at all for them. Like, that's all we were asking.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have to ask, like, over and over again because, you know, we're shadow banned, so it's like, and unfortunately, like, if we, you know, for those of you guys who have, like, yeah, so, yeah, if it's not, you know, if it's not
Wind
huge,
guide me.
like, we don't want you guys to stress out, so it's like, so if it's easy, just open another tab, then that just helps out so much.
The problem is Wuthering Waves hasn't been doing well, so like it takes too long for it to get views.
3 days ago, the delivery van reached Waving Battlefield, near Whining Ajax's Mire. Journeying from the new Federation to Jinzhou, it braved countless trials to arrive at its destination, but alas.
Enough! Explain it in 5 words.
Suspicious! Courier escaped! Package lost!
You're the one who's in charge of this.
Yes, but boss,
Whatever you do it right. And do it clean. That's the Cruising Drake's principle. Finish what you started.
Low logistics. How despicable! Utterly insufferable. I shall reclaim the package myself. That much is clear.
He better not be stirring up any trouble. No time to call the patrollers. Let's see what he's up to.
Well, that cutscene didn't last as long as I wanted. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna get to eat for a few minutes. It's like, nope.
Yeah, we're, you know,
Oop, I might get to eat still. Yay!
I've already explained what happened. Just give me the package. Well, if you can't, I'll file a complaint with your manager.
Don't worry, Lolo Logistics always takes care of its customers. We'll definitely get back to you within 3 business days.
3 days? Well, what if it's broken or lost? Don't you know how serious the...
Oh, if it's broken or lost, you can get a full refund. Plus, the shipping insurance you have covers it. So really, there's nothing to worry about.
Well, if you say so. Come to think of it, Lolo Logistics has never missed a delivery. Well, in that case, I'll come back later.
We promise, we deliver. Lolo Logistics is at your service. Is there anything I can help you with? Oh, I know you. You're the Rover, a household name in Jinzhou. Hiya, I'm Lumi, the logistics team's good old captain. I head up the delivery team. Do you have a package to send, or do you need something else? Oh, he's a regular customer. He might seem unfriendly, but he follows the rules. His package got lost in whining Ajax's mire. Speaking of that place, something strange is going on there lately. So be careful when you're there. It's a bit complicated. The lost package is labeled as high value. My team member, Fu Lei, was supposed to deliver it. He mentioned seeing weird things in whining Ajax's mire. Kinda like the stuff happening over in Tacit Fields. I checked it out later and asked around in the port. I didn't notice anything unusual looking around, but...
But what?
I'm not sure if it's related, but ever since I've returned from the whining Ajax's mire, I haven't had any dreams.
We promise we deliver. We promise we deliver.
Ah, it's my co-worker. Sorry, I need to take this call. Yes? What? She's back at work already? But she's injured. Okay, please take care of her. Thanks. It's one of my team members. She crashed while delivering an express package. The doctor told her to rest, but she's already back to work. I need to bring her back. She can't be pushing herself like this. I was planning to search whining Ajax's mire again, but now... If you happen to be going in that direction, could you keep an eye out for that lost package? Amazing. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I did get to have one slice of pizza. Alright, let's continue the mountain. So that was Lumi. That's a new character.
Yeah, she's a pretty cute mouse character.
I think we're going to put her on the thumbnail. I'm going to change this thumbnail to Lumi, like, later. She looks bright and spunky. Okay, so we're continuing to the mountain. Is there any other thing that we can activate? Okay, so it says this is where we are. So we have to go through the mountain.
Yeah, so what I was saying is, like... Oh, I can't even remember what I was saying, because, like, there were so many cutscenes.
I will be there for everyone.
But, Mr. Fantastic kind of plays like Groot and, like, and also, like, in my opinion, he plays like the Hulk and Groot. Like, combined.
Where to?
Like, he's very strong. Like, he's a very good character. Like, Sue Storm is pretty cool healer.
I will be there for everyone.
So
as we head toward our shared future.
The Watcher was asking if you're doing Sue Storm tomorrow.
Yes. Sue Storm will be tomorrow. Which is level 29. That's yikes. Okay. And where do we go to get these items?
We were gonna do her today, but Luke had to work all night and then needed to sleep.
Yeah, I'm trying to prep videos for when we're away. Otherwise, like, our channel and our income is going to be in bad shape. So, you can't get these just by buying these. Okay, well, that's a bummer. What type of sword does this girl have? She has a really bad sword. So we'll go with, we're gonna go with this sword for now.
Okay. Hi, you guys are in my thoughts and prayers during this difficult time, says Brian Webb.
Thank you, Brian Webb.
Thank you for the, being a member for 3 months, Brian, and thank you for the highlighted message. Thank you so much. I don't know if Luke, did you complete Skyrim or
No.
I think it was just a few videos.
Skyrim was a showcase, and then people lost interest in it. Like I did it for a while.
We can't complete. I mean, I don't even remember what channel Luke did it on, but I know I was on the videos, but thank you, Brian Webb. Appreciate that. What was I gonna say? So I don't know if it was on the Let's Play channel, then it would have, like, we can't just complete series, like, just because we say we're gonna complete it, because unless it gets 1,000 views per video, then YouTube, that will actually impact our views so badly that it will eventually kill our channel to complete series without interest in it. So, like, even if, like, thousands of people vote for a series, like Skyrim or something, or we have tons of people that tell us that they want to see it, unless the views actually go up and people actually watch it, then we can't do it. Because, so if
Well, that
people
was
stop watching,
when I looked at Skyrim. That would have been 2017, and back then the requirement was you had to get like 5,000 or 6,000 views.
oh wow, so we needed more back then.
So
yeah.
that stream series, I think, averaged, like, the episodes that I did, it got, like, the first episode did really well, the second episode did okay, and then it was like by the 4th or 5th live stream, like, I was barely getting 1,000 views, even, like, back then. So I was like, yeah, it wasn't a good fit.
Thanks for watching that, The Watcher.
But I have nothing against Skyrim. I thought it was kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, like, some videos Luke does on his own here, but I mean, I don't know.
Link email? I'll do that later. Okay, let's go.
But the Marvel Rivals ones we always do together.
So this is the character we pulled yesterday. I don't know who she is, but everybody keeps telling me she's really good. She's a fire character.
Was that
the hunt is on?
Person on the cover? Or?
No, she was in a banner for some character. Everybody says she's good. But I mean, she's good if you level her up. I'm only a level 29 with this character.
We're gonna run out of characters to showcase soon for Marvel Rivals.
Well, yeah, Marvel Rivals is only going on, like, it's not going to be every day after we get through the characters, because it was supposed to be a series that we were doing before, because there are new games coming out, and there are games coming out that we won't have any microtransactions for. So Donkey Kong and Dynasty Warriors Origins. And then next month is Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is the big game we'll be showing.
I can't believe.
Wait, is she dying from using her sword? What?
Thanks again, Brian Webb, for being a member for 3 months. Thank you so much.
Wait. Why does her sword hurt her?
I mean, I like playing Marvel Rivals. I mean, I could see myself playing it in the morning, but I was even saying maybe I'll make a thumbnail where I just play it. Like, maybe I could do like, okay, I'm gonna play as all the Fantastic Four characters in this game. Like, maybe I'll play as groups of people and move on to that after I show people. It's like, after a while I'm gonna run out of skins. I can't pay $20 every time I stream for a new skin.
You ever heard of a sword actually causing you damage? The sword this girl is using is actually harming her.
Oh wow, Miriam also played maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking that actually. Yeah. Yeah. It's causing her pain.
Just like that belief the Japanese had at some point where your sword has like a spirit in it or something.
See, this is the difference. So now people are actually watching the shorts playlist. You see it's going up. Like, because the stream is not causing that, because the stream is only getting like anywhere between 290 to 310 views every hour.
Alright, honey. I don't like thinking about the views.
Thank you guys for watching the shorts playlist. It's helping. I'm seeing a change now. So to the like probably 15 to 20 people that are doing it now, thank you very much. It is showing a difference. And you guys can always bookmark the shorts playlist so that you can run it on every stream, and that would help, or you know, just have it like ready to run sometimes. It helps out tremendously, it really does. So Flame Girl is actually causing me pain. I've never seen a character in this game that actually, like, their health is being depleted from swinging their own sword. So I don't know why people are saying, oh, this is a very good draw. It's like, she's killing me. Yeah, I'm spending most of the time actually healing her, so I don't die.
Maybe she can be upgraded eventually. And...
I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's a death bear. Time to go by. Ah! Oh my gosh, it's running after me.
Be very careful.
Ah! Well, thankfully he can't come any farther than that. But yeah, that was something. This is the only healer I still have, is the Professor Legs girl. There is no other healer right now. Which is weird, but it is what it is. Yep, thank you guys for running the shorts. Appreciate that. You guys are awesome. I know we ask a lot of this community, but this community, when it bands together, we're very strong. We're able to, you know... Which probably annoys YouTube because they want us to retire. Because it's been around a long time. Oh crap. What level is this thing? This might be doable.
Moment of resonance.
Guide my way.
No mercy. Oh my gosh, she is kicking his butt. She's still like losing so much health fighting this thing. Whoa. But then we just switch to the healer. And she's here.
Looks like she has a little swan.
Yeah, she uses ice power and she has a swan. The Professor Doctor lady, whatever.
Professor Doctor.
Professor Legs, Doctor Legs, whatever I called it.
Professor Duck. I'm thinking from the Looney Tunes show.
Oh, where he named himself Professor, and he gave thought-provoking things, but he was an idiot. Yeah.
He didn't want to be called Daffy Duck anymore because he felt like he looked up the word Daffy and it meant crazy or weird. And so he was like, oh, it's like, why is this my name? He's like, no wonder people don't disrespect me. And he's like, I'm gonna make myself change my name to something people respect. And then he went to the town hall and changed his name to Professor.
And it's very much my companion now.
Yeah, if you think about it, like,
I've experienced
the Looney Tunes show was ahead of its time because it was like a very thought-provoking show, but also very funny.
Yeah, that actually made me think about if somebody could really change their name to the word Professor, then your legal name would be Professor, and you wouldn't have to actually get a degree for your name to say Professor. You could actually legally change your name to Doctor. You could change your name to Lord or to, you know, Your Highness or whatever. Or Queen or King. Without you actually being royalty, you could actually change your name to something.
Eradicate.
Duke. It's kind of weird. Like, you could actually change your name to a title that you didn't earn. No.
Right.
That's basically what he did.
She is strong.
And then when he became a professor, he started... I like how he wore that jacket that had the elbow pads on it. It's like he's like doing a parody of being a professor. Like every professor's supposed to wear those jackets that have those elbow pads.
Right.
I guess it's because they wear that jacket every day, so they don't want it to wear out.
Mm-hmm. New rarity unlocked? Is that a good thing?
Rarity.
Cherish every gain.
The pony.
The rarity, like the pony.
My little ponies.
I will be there for everyone.
I'll be there for everyone.
As we head toward our shared
Especially
future.
the ladies.
Leaving the past behind.
Okay, there we go.
He's living the dream.
Living the dream. 36. Okay. She's still not quite there yet, but she's getting there. I guess. Can bring her sword up to level 40 now. Hooray. So there's so many different ways to upgrade in this, actually.
I will be there for
You
everyone.
can upgrade your sword, you
As
can
we head
upgrade your
toward our
character's
shared
level.
future. Leaving the past
Oh
behind.
yeah, her. I forgot about her.
I think Professor Doctor was from The Awesomes. Am I thinking of that correctly?
I believe so, yeah.
I think that's what he named himself, was like Professor Doctor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you're correct. What level is she? She's level 40. She can't ascend. You can't ascend. There's no ascending for you. Okay, alright. Good job, healer lady. Okay, where are we? Yeah, so this girl here is actually causing our team a little bit of pain.
But is her sword really powerful?
She cut through a level 40 pretty quick, so yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oops.
Man, I wish they had remastered Murray Moss and the Demon Blade game. That would have been really cool.
Oh, you mean that Wii game?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they did have it on PS3 eventually.
We should play this sometime.
That game's really good for like Halloween. This year I did Castlevania collection for Halloween.
Yeah, that was the best Halloween thing ever. Of course,
Castlevania.
that just came out. Yeah.
Yeah. So probably this year I'll do Murray Moss of the Demon Blade.
That was fun. I thought that was two-player game.
I don't remember. I reviewed that for a publication back in the day.
I'm 90% sure it was two-player because I remember playing that.
It might have been. Challenge failed, please. How do I...
The fact that this Link is actually deterred by the stuffed tiger is pretty hilarious.
Where is the stuffed tiger?
I don't know where he is right now.
He got mad and he attacked it the other day.
Yeah, because he thinks that's Zelda's boyfriend.
Zelda doesn't like the stuffed tiger either, though, really.
Yeah, but at
she
least...
just tolerates it.
It's like a bouncer that she has around to keep Link away.
That's a game I always wanted to play with you. The Bouncer was a Square soft game from the early 2000s. Where it's called The Bouncer, but they don't actually work as club bouncers.
Oh.
It's by the people who made Final Fantasy. It's a beat-em-up game, like Final Fight and Streets of Rage, but it's really, really fun.
You know what?
It was made exclusively by Square.
You know what the tiger is like? That's cool. The tiger is kind of like a scarecrow.
Yeah.
Like, scares birds away, but it scares Link away instead.
How did I fail? I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. I'll try one more time.
It is weird that Vicky Vale in this clip that you put up today that he's worried about actually saving people from dying and taking care of bad guys that are trying to kill everyone. And she's sitting here going like, you know what you really need is a PR agency. Like, you need someone to share your side of the story. It's like, yeah, that's what we really need right now, Vicky. Like, really? Like,
I don't understand how to do this.
There's people literally whose lives are in danger, and she says what you need is someone, you need to stop and tell your story. It just shows that she's so ignorant about things. Like, she's just so out of it. Like, why would that be the priority when people's lives are in danger? That would be like interviewing a doctor that's like in the middle of like you know, like, they're in the middle of the emergency ward and they're, like, trying to save people's lives. And it's like, why don't I interview you right now? And, like, you tell me what you're trying to do here. It's like, trying to save people's lives. Please leave me alone. You know what I mean?
It's hard to go fast, though, because you can't really collect these.
The arrow, the small arrows. Oh my gosh.
I don't see. The thing is, they don't highlight these enough though to see where you're supposed to go.
Okay. I can try to tell you left or right, but
They don't highlight them very well though.
I know, but I can try to tell you where I see if you can't find it.
Also, with that big yellow marker in the way, it's kind of hard to know where I'm supposed to go.
Oh, little stupid fish there. There you go. Oh, there's one. Do you have to get all of them?
Get all of them.
Wow.
I think. I don't know.
Or you just have to get enough.
That I don't know. See, why would I fail? I'm going full speed. Yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. This is stupid. Not doing it. This is a waste of time.
Vicky Vale is never one of my favorite characters.
The hunt is on.
Yeah, you can see her sword is actually a lot stronger than even the main characters right now. But the problem is it actually harms you. It's like a double-edged sword.
Gotta be careful.
Her attack that she does is really cool though once it unlocks. This does a lot of damage. See?
Yeah, it's like having a super move that steals your life force.
Yeah, it is kind of like a super move that steals your life force. Exactly. Like those classic beat 'em ups of old. She's pretty strong, actually.
Just feels like I feel like I was just thinking about the short videos. It's like I feel like Batman really couldn't relate. Like I don't think he could end up with somebody like Vicky Vale.
He dates Vicky though in the Arkham Origins
yeah,
universe.
but it's like there's no way they could end up married or something because
He doesn't even tell her he's Batman.
Because I feel like
Which is weird that she doesn't figure that out, but it is what it is.
I mean, I don't think it's weird at all. I think it just is normal because it shows that she's not very smart.
Ah!
And it shows Selena Kyle is smarter than her.
Selena doesn't figure out he's Bruce Wayne until he announces it.
Wow.
Like, she calls him Bruce after, like, Scarecrow has revealed his identity to the world.
Does Andrea Beaumont figure out that Batman is Bruce?
Yep.
Then she's the smartest one.
Yep. And Talia knows. Talia
There
knew.
you go. I feel like I don't know why, but I feel like Batman has to end up with someone slightly violent because otherwise he can't. No one, anyone who's like, there's like, I feel like Batman has to end up with someone who's also sort of crossed the line in their life from like being a normal person to like crossing the line. Because he's crossed the line in his life. He's gone from normal human to vigilante. That's definitely a crossing of the line. I can imagine dressing up in a bat costume in your house. It's one thing, but actually then going outside and trying to scare people with that costume, I feel like you've entered another level at that point of like you become somebody else at this point. Like it's like you've actually crossed the line from being a normal person to now being a person that would go outside with a costume and try to scare people. You become a different person. Same with Selena Kyle. Like going from if she just wore that cat costume in her house would be one thing, but her going outside with it, I feel like it puts her on a whole different level. Whereas Vicky Vale is everything about her is just normal, like just a normal person. I'm a reporter. I have a normal job.
Right.
I don't randomly stab people with my claws and
leave it to me.
You know, jump on rooftops. So she's, you know, she lives in a society. Whereas Catwoman and Batman are both outside society. So is Talia. when she's in a group of ninjas. I mean, that are like, you know, trying to like cleanse the earth or something. So yeah, they're all like, I feel like Batman has to end up with somebody who's definitely on the edge.
The end has come.
I always like him with Talia personally. I mean, not only she's the mother of his children, but they just, I don't know, they work well together.
That's why I think like, and then like SAO, like Kirito and Asuna, and I think that's why they go well together, because they both experience the death games. Like if he met a girl outside of Asuna who didn't experience the death games, I don't think it would work out, because like after being in the death game, I think it changed him to the point where he probably couldn't end up with anyone other than someone else who went through something
Well, also, not only that, but they were the first, well, I wouldn't say they're the first couple in that universe, but like they experienced everything together in VR. They got married, they bought a house together, you know, they literally fought life and death like with each other, like all the time. You know, even once they came back to the real world, you just can't break up a relationship like that. That's something that, you know, would last a lifetime, and it does. But then the series just kind of ends. Like after she saves Kirito from the underworld, you don't know where the story goes after that. Just kind of ends. It's like, what? No, there needs to be more.
Happily ever after, I guess.
But it's not really a happily ever after, because they tease them going back to the underworld, and the underworld is now in the future by like 1,000 years or more.
Well, I guess it didn't get enough views and engagement for the series to continue.
No, the guy ran out of ideas.
Oh, okay.
It's actually, the ratings, even like syndication of SAO over in Japan is high. To the point where they are making a new movie. But the thing is, here's the thing. The movie that they're doing for SAO is not a continuation of SAO Progressive. It's an all-new movie. So it's like, where's this movie going to take place? Because they're not done with SAO Progressive yet. SAO Progressive is a retelling of the Iron Card arc, like with Asuna and Kirito before they got married. So it shows like their early relationship. And it changes some things. Like, they weren't partners before they got married. In Progressive, they have the two characters together after, like, the first major dungeon, instead of Kirito going off on his own and Asuna going off on her own to be part of the Knights of the Blood Elf, or Knights of the Blood Oath. You know, Kirito and her went their separate ways. In the movie universe, which is a retelling of the original SAO Season 1, they actually partner together, and their feelings for each other grow faster than when they did naturally, because they were actually working together all the time. So everybody thought that the third movie would be set in the Progressive universe, and it's not. No one knows what it's going to be, but they've already said adamantly, hey, this is not Progressive Part 3. This is an all-new SAO movie that'll be coming out in 2026. But nobody knows what it's about. Yep, I'm curious. Judgment, she says. Dang!
I feel like all the 80s and 90s kids that have had to go through the 2020s, I feel like that's enough trauma that we've all had to go through the last 4 years. This has been insane. Like the 2020s in general.
The 2020s will be known as the disease era.
Swift and resolute.
Mind disease, and also like pandemic.
Brain virus.
Brain rot, yeah.
The end has come.
Did we kill him? Whoa! No, we did not. Lady Sniper up there, that's not nice. Sorry, I'm getting to it. Okay. If I could just make this girl a little bit stronger, I think she'd be pretty awesome. She's the only fire character we have right now. At least I think she uses firepower, I don't know. Or maybe she's using like curse power, which is why she's getting hurt all the time.
Oh yeah, maybe Luke.
I can't believe it.
Conception.
My healer is constantly healing. Like, yeah, you guys are doing a terrible job.
I always thought, like, in general, like, people being online too much, it causes, like, almost like a brain virus on people. Because it just makes people go insane. Like, it makes people go crazy.
You think that's where we're supposed to go?
I think so.
Okay.
Every time I see somebody online that's like, you know, like, I could go to my family's house for Christmas or Thanksgiving. They're like 20 minutes from me, but I refuse because I feel like they don't get me and my friends. So I hate my family. It's like,
sometimes I get a little carried
okay,
away
there's
in
so much
battles.
wrong with this. Like,
I didn't startle you, did I?
Your family doesn't get you and your friends, so you hate them, so you're not gonna see your own family on a holiday. And they're the ones who are supposedly, you know, mean, but you are like, you know, like, that's messed up. Like, you know, like, because some people can't even afford to see their family, or some people want to see their family, but their family's difficult or whatever. And you know, it's like, you know, some people can't even get a bus ticket to see their family, but like, some people are 20 minutes from them, and they're like, well, you know, they don't understand me, and you know, they don't like my opinions. It's like, just don't say your opinions at Christmas and Thanksgiving, then just talk about something else. Like, why do you need to talk about your opinions all the time? Like, you could just exchange a present and just say, give them a hug. Like, crazy. That's the problem with, like, what's the problem with being online too much, is people just are so. That's why now, like, someone asked us to do a video on something. There's some stupid controversy going on regarding comics, and I looked into it, and I'm just like, this isn't even worth doing a video on. Like, why should I stick my neck out and make a statement about something so stupid and get in yet another controversy for no reason whatsoever? Especially right now, like, they're trying to do like a Marvel versus DC controversy right now. There's no reason. I'm playing a Marvel game right now, and I don't have any problem with it. I don't have any reason to do Marvel versus DC controversy. Like, I would like to play both. Because, like, that was one of the, I just realized, like, some of our biggest haters came from that Spider-Man series we did, and it was all because they asked us questions while we were streaming. What do you think of this? Do you think this is better than Arkham? And then when I responded, no, I don't, then they did all these forums about me, like, you know, they think that, you know, Arkham is better than this. Like, you asked me on the stream. I didn't even want to talk about it. So now when people ask me in the comment, like, somebody asked us to do a video on something recently regarding controversy, and I just don't want to do it. Like, why? I'm not going to lose subscribers by pitting Marvel versus DC. Why would I do that? So just stupid.
Well, the great thing about that,
it's just stupid.
The thing that I've noticed is a lot of the mind virus stuff is like going away in comic books, so it will actually be possible this year for me to actually cover like comic book news for DC and stuff, and just actually talk about what the product is without having to worry about, you know, the content of what it is.
Yeah, like, just talk about it without having.
No, I mean, it's not the focus anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Because before, what they were doing, they were like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna change this character, we're gonna, you know, we're doing this for this social group or whatever. It's like now they're actually making stories that are interesting because they're focusing on the story.
Yeah.
Not every story they're doing is great, but they're moving away from how they've done comics the past 5 years. So we are seeing slow changes. But just like video games in general, like I'll be able to talk about the Arkham games without having to worry about the Suicide Squad and the stuff that they were pushing, which made me uncomfortable. And also, every time I spoke my mind honestly, which was the same opinion of like millions of other people, it's not like my haters made me think that I was like, you know, not the right mindset, when literally
like
hundreds of millions of people, probably 90% of the world agrees with me.
Right. It's just, they're crazy. Like,
right.
They're like
right.
very
It's
loud
like
and outspoken.
it's like that one person that stands out in the middle. Have you seen the meme? There's this one guy that is surrounded by like thousands of people, and he's crossing his hands, and he's like, "You're all wrong," and it's like all these people are just standing there looking at him like, "What?"
It's like those people on Concord right now that are just screaming at people. They're like, you know, like I saw that like somebody made either a Discord post or a tweet that was like, they're like, it's not fair that Marvel Rivals is problematic and gets to live, but Concord isn't and is dying. It's like, but if Concord wasn't like, there is a problem with Concord, and it's that nobody likes it. Like, that is a problem because it doesn't make money.
I mean, I've actually been surprised to see that people still don't realize that Wuthering Waves and Marvel Rivals and a lot of these other really popular games right now are all Chinese. Like, so they're like, I don't understand. They're like, Japan must be going backwards to appeal to all these male gaze people. It's like, but it's not Japan, it's China. And China wants to make money.
And it's not really male gaze because they made all the guy characters look great too.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I don't.
Male gaze.
I don't like when people say that, because these same people that accuse, like, you know, men for liking things, they thirst over characters all the time, like these weirdos. Like they have pictures on their avatars, and they've got pictures of weird animals and all this other. They're exactly the same. It's just. It's rules for thee, but not for me.
And also, not every woman that's, like, in terrific shape and looks beautiful is doing that for male games. Like, even in real life. Like, even look at, like, women that are on, like, the soccer team or, like, really good at sports. They're gonna be in really good shape and look really nice. They're just wearing the sports uniform. And people try to take pictures of them and say, oh, male gaze. But they're not trying to gaze for anyone. They're just literally in shape. Like, they're not trying to attract anyone. They just happen to attract people because they're in shape.
I think the weirdest thing about this whole censorship era is, like, these people aren't even religious, but yet they've taken the stance of, like, what religious people in gaming did in the 90s.
That's
weird.
That's very odd because, like, it's like we're the...
They have no morality, yet they're trying to take a moral high ground.
They're trying to, like... Yeah, it's like they're just...
It's weird.
It is weird. And also their morality doesn't even make any sense. Like, for instance, like when they put those huge women in like Gotham Knights, like those gigantic women that were 600 pounds, their, you know, décolletage was down to their, like, navel. Like, they didn't have a bra on, those 600-pound women, and their shirt was completely open. So you can't, like, say, oh, I'm... Like, they're hypocritical in their... Like, what are you trying to do? What is your standard for morality at this point? Because don't tell me that you're trying to cover up women because you weren't covering the 600-pound women up. You're just covering the women that are 120 pounds up. But if you're 600 pounds, then you can just let it all hang out. That's a double standard. It doesn't make any sense.
So like I said,
it's just weird.
The world in general is going back from, like, the brain rotting, like, zombie mind that people had. And it's, you know, it's healing. It's just going slowly. But more people are standing up for decency and for, like, just normalcy again. Whereas before, people were so worried about saying stuff because people were targeting their jobs, they were doxing them, showing up at their houses, harassing them, showing up, like, when they were eating food and throwing eggs and all kinds of stuff, you know? It was a horrible, weird time.
Yeah,
but
well, it's
we're
like
going to progress
weird,
the story.
because, like, what they're saying is that if you happen to be in shape, then you're not allowed to show off, but if you're not in shape, then you should show off, like, a lot.
Are you trapped here by the rain? I happen to be waiting for someone to I am Changli, your wayfinder. Don't worry, the rain won't last much longer. Our destination lies just beyond it. Rover, what do you know about Mount Firmament? There is a certain folk tale. Have you heard of it? While hiking in the mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing Weiqi and became enthralled with their game. Upon his return home, he found a world transformed. Everything was different, as if in a new reality. That mountain was a secret realm where time worked differently. The woodcutter only spent half a day inside, but outside, a century had passed. Mount Firmament is such a place. But unlike this folktale, there is a price to pay for entering and exiting its grounds. If I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken off my lifespan upon my leaving, reflecting the actual time that is passed outside. Not to mention, the situation on Mount Firmament right now is probably even more complex than before. The strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to lose control of its powers, that could explain the temporal disruptions. Which means Mount Firmament is basically a dead end, with no way out. Lifespan is not the top of my concerns. If you've decided to venture there, I'll join you as your wayfinder. Jinshi has stayed on Mount Firmament for too long. She doesn't miss a thing, does she? Before Jinshi left for Mount Firmament, scales began appearing on her body, and her resonance ability was weakening. Those signs pointed to a dire situation for the Sentinel as well. That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma. You're here because I invited you. Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you ever went to City Hall and asked about Jinshi. From what I understand, there is a strong link between you and the Sentinel. More importantly, you've been the primary target of the Fraxidus. That overseer tried everything to sway you and make you join their side before our battle with the reviving Threnodian. It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their plans, especially at Mount Firmament.
Records at the Grand Library tell a tale of someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament after the Sentinel's descent, and they emerged unscathed, as if time had no hold on them. They were also said to have stood alongside the Sentinel. And here before me stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual. Is it you? If not you, who else could it be? It took me some effort to finally reach this conclusion. Rover, the journey ahead is filled with danger at every turn. Once we venture into the mountains, there's no turning back. Are you sure you still want to join me? As your wayfinder, I'll lead you to your destination. What you do after that is entirely up to you. The rain is subsiding, and the sky will soon clear. It's time for us to head out.
So, this island that we're going to depletes our lifespan, is what I think she was saying.
Oh, wow.
We're at the base of Mount Firmament, but we won't enter the temporal barrier until we cross the luminous shore. Shall we proceed? The storm is coming. Some people must be itching to pounce.
So this mountain isn't abandoned, or it is?
I don't know, it's cool that it looks like a dragon, though.
Yeah, I like how the mountain looks like a massive dragon. That's really interesting. So where are we on the map?
Like a dragon turned to stone or something.
Oh, this is where we are. Okay, we're at the edge of the map.
We're a lot. Yeah, hopefully we'll unlock more stuff. Oh, finally we're in a new area. Yay!
Yep, new area. You can tell because it's all like orange.
This is what the Disney Dreamlight Valley DLC looks like. It's Autumn World.
Hmm.
Probably gonna get back into that at some point, but it doesn't really get a lot of views.
Oh, I know.
It's hard for me to do it knowing that it's gonna so much work for like so little views. I don't know what to do. I guess I could just stream for 3 hours to get the views. Or 4.
No.
Just like I don't know what to do. It's frustrating. Her outfit is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely looks Chinese.
The bridge has broken. Judging by its design and intricate details, it must be a creation of the court of Savante. This is what they call a chronosorter. It mimics the Sentinel's temporal mandate, able to reverse small-scale events and restore objects to their previous state. My master once told me about the Court of Savante and their fearless quest to unravel the mysteries of Mount Firmament, risking all in their pursuit of understanding its strange flow of time. Their dedication bore fruit in the form of fascinating inventions, such as this chronosorter. But it doesn't add up. Why hasn't this brilliant invention spread beyond Mount Firmament? This chronosorter was built beyond the temporal barrier, so its creator must have already paid the price for leaving. But even if they died, there are countless other CSC members who could replicate it. How did such advanced technology become lost? Or do these chronosorters stop functioning once they are removed from Mount Firmament? This chronosorter, weathered though it may appear, bears no signs of neglect. Someone has tended to it diligently. Let's give it a try.
Okay. Use the chronosorter to alter the flow of time in a small area, changing the state of a certain items within that space. Move the timeline to the right to fast forward time in the effective range. Move the timeline left to rewind time in the effective range. After finishing your adjustments, the objects affected by the chronosorter will maintain the state they were in after the most recent timeline adjustment. We're gonna mess with the flow of time? Okay.
I guess.
Now we know why we lose some of our lifespan.
Well, are you gonna become old?
I'm starting to wonder.
Well, that's why you have to start out 16. By the end of this game, you're gonna be 95.
Remember,
Luke. Oh, sorry.
remember, guys and gals, to get the likes up if you haven't already. It's been stuck at 117 for the past like 30 minutes, so stream growth has not really happened.
Thought you were gonna fall off the edge of that thing.
I almost did because I was talking to the chat. I wasn't paying attention. Whoopsies.
Yeah, so hopefully everyone's having a nice day today, and we got to a new area over here.
Weren't they concerned about losing lifespan?
For those fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive and unshakable determination?
I've noticed there's no people here. They're all dead. A feather. Yeah, I'm starting to like Chinese video games more and more. I never really got into... They've been dominating mobile games for like 10 years now, and now they're starting to get, you know, a firmer grip on console gaming. The reason why there were so many like Chinese mobile games is because Chinese mobile was like so easy to develop for compared to console stuff, because they didn't really have a lot of consoles that they allowed, but everybody and their mom has a phone in China, so the mobile market was a lot easier for them to, you know, basically seize.
Rover, it's the Fraxidus.
Oh. I should probably kill the Fraxidus then. Well, hey now. Deal with crazy girl. Oh wow, I'm not hurting these guys. So one of these guys is a healer.
Time to mess around with time, this red dot. Oh, who was singing? One of the characters was singing just now?
Yeah, the lady, her Chinese actress was singing.
Oh.
And then the American actress, they gave her a lower voice. I'm pretty sure she had a higher voice in China.
Oh wow.
So you heard her original actress.
Moment of resonance.
Because remember, we're playing an English dub.
Yeah. That is. Also, I mean, from all the videos I've seen of China, like I was telling Luke while we were on the thing, like, Chinese women generally dress very conservative. Like, they wouldn't dress like that, girl. Just saying. I mean, I know this is an anime, so it's fantasy.
It's Chinese anime.
But I'm just saying, like, women wouldn't dress like that in real life. Fucking hell. Let's get this over.
Chinese anime is getting pretty popular. It's still not to the same level of Japanese, but it's getting... They don't really have a Chinese anime that's as popular as the Korean anime Solo Leveling. And of course Japan always has lots of anime and global phenomena. But right now Korea has the whole Solo Leveling show, which is just... It broke all kinds of records this year already. So... Solo Leveling Season 2, which is a Korean show, when it came back with its brand new second season, it broke Crunchyroll's all-time viewership record of like, it was like several tens of millions of people or something like that, which originally the record was held by either Dragon Ball Super or Naruto. And Korea crushed it. I still haven't watched. I haven't finished Solo Leveling yet. Sometimes Solo Leveling has like some gore and stuff that I don't like.
Fraxidus. It's them again.
It's got slice of life elements, and then it's got like
They've
some
set
intense
traps
gore.
all around a luminous shore.
Oh.
But it's a very popular animated show.
Yeah, I mean, maybe some young girls on TikTok dress like that. Just, yeah. But like, I don't
Cosplayers.
But I don't think like young ladies walking around China, like on the street, I don't think they would dress like that.
Not unless they're cosplayers.
Yeah, maybe China's different, but I remember when my grandma, I was telling Luke, and I told this story before, like when my grandma was there in the 80s, and she met girls from China, and now it's another cutscene, so...
Yep. The entrance is sealed.
It's the photon barrier, another invention from the court of Savante. Specific steps must be followed to undo the barrier. Rover, I'll guide you.
Okay. Photon vaults usually appear in sets and emit golden energy paths connected to photon barrier. Both range attacks and melee attacks can deactivate photon vaults. Disabling all vaults in a set will deactivate the photon barrier. Once the photon barrier is down, the stationary enemies inside will become active again? What? Okay.
Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy.
I don't have any long range.
Moment of resonance.
Oh, I do. But I only had enough for that.
Once we've reached the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed with
It
caution.
hasn't been proceed with caution the entire time, though.
No.
Cute little bunny. Doesn't even look like a rabbit, but it is.
So it can't hurt me.
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the outside world. Visitors were safe as long as they remained within the temporal barrier. But what we're seeing now is different. The flow of time has gone haywire. This is what we call temporal disruptions. What was once slow and steady has become chaotic and turbulent. Some areas are frozen in time, while others speed up or slow down unpredictably. No one knows how much they'll age after leaving Mount Firmament, but aging from youth to old age may be a blessing compared to the unknown fate that awaits. Leaving Mount Firmament could turn any mortal to dust in just a moment. Such is the power of time within its walls. These poor creatures, trapped in the temporal disruption, are the most pitiful of all. Their bodies and minds have been ravaged by the chaotic time, leaving them in unimaginable suffering. So, it looks like the Fraxidus did manage to capture our Sentinel, leading to the temporal disruptions we are facing now. I had wished that my theories would turn out wrong. As expected, my terminal isn't working. We can't reach Jinshi. The temporal disruption is preventing it from functioning. We can't waste a moment. Jinshi's fate isn't the only one at stake. All the inhabitants of Mount Firmament are in danger. We need to hurry to Hongzhen, a town nestled at the heart of Mount Firmament. Jinshi would likely pass through there on her search for the Sentinel.
Oh, no, keep with that nice music. Come back. Give me that music while I'm exploring. What? Oh, man, that was beautiful. So, everything is frozen in time here. Like the birds, the animals, the bad guys did something when they stole the Sentinel from here, which caused, like, a perpetual winter. And, like, everything is frozen in time. Apparently there's a village here somewhere, too. But the villagers are probably all like this as well. Like, life completely stopped when the dragon left this mountain. Because the bad guys took him. That's what I'm thinking.
The temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here. Changli, does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. But I don't know how long this stability will hold.
Oh, Amber, look at the clouds.
If I go down, please,
like
don't worry about me.
Coming from the dragon. That's beautiful.
You need only focus on what you have to do.
People believe that the dragons in China, they believe that they swim through the sky. I've actually seen something that looks like so.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, guys and gals, just so you know, the stream is like underperforming a lot. So we're not even anywhere close to 1,000 views. Like, we're getting near the 3-hour mark and we're at 800. So that means for you guys to get another episode by tomorrow, you'll have to get 200 views to get equal 1,000. I don't know why it's performing this badly. It could be because so many people in California are without power and things because of the fire. Could be the blizzards that hit the East Coast. But for whatever reason, this stream is not doing well.
Yeah, sorry the shorts playlist wasn't working. It was working yesterday, but wasn't working today, so then I had to go re-click on it again. But the shorts, I'm just getting it from our channel homepage. So you guys can always find it there at the homepage.
Whoa, sorry. I just put the shorts playlist in there again.
Okay.
That works. Thank you guys for watching the shorts playlist, though. It did help keep things stable when things looked very bad. But we're gonna try to go for at least 3 hours and 15 minutes to see. Hopefully we can get close to 850 or 860, but we're nowhere near 900, like at all. Engagement is just too slow on this stream. Like yesterday, we were at 140 likes by like close to the 3 hour mark. And remember, I told you guys as likes go up, it helps with engagement on the stream. Just watching it doesn't do anything. Like engaging with the stream like tells YouTube that the stream is actually worth watching. And then basically what happens is if there's no engagement, less people watch the stream, people leave, people don't come in, and it's just kind of like frozen in place. Kind of like this level, how everything is frozen in time. This stream really hasn't moved at all. So you guys are going to be required to get 200 views by tomorrow if you want another episode, because it's not going to happen otherwise. There's no one here.
What's the matter? You dreamed of Hongzhen?
Hongzhen?
It sounds like you did dream of this place. What you just described closely aligns with the accounts documented in our Grand Library. Over a century ago, a vast horde of tacit discords invaded Huanglong. Hongzhen suffered greatly during that onslaught. Thankfully, the Sentinel descended, manipulating time to erect a protective barrier, keeping those monsters at bay. Rover, perhaps that dream is more than just a dream. It could be a glimpse into your own past, and a guiding light for the future. Hongzhen is a pivotal location, linking various parts of Mount Firmament. With the Fraxidus now targeting us, they'll seize any opportunity to intercept our path. But every trap has its weak points. Someone has used their resonance ability here, but it feels different from the Fraxidus aggression. It's Jinshi. And it seems like she used it in a dire situation. Could it be related to the people of Hongzhen? The traces lead deeper into the heart of Hongzhen. Let's keep moving. Don't let your guard down.
So So the bad guys took over this village after... So somebody said in the chat, if they restore the flow of time, all those animals and people will die.
And those are ginkgo leaves. Like,
So all these people will die.
why?
Because time is stopped. When time starts up again, they'll all die.
So they're about to be killed?
Leave it to me.
Yeah.
What happens if you get all the bad guys first?
It's some... So, it's... I don't know. I guess because they've been frozen so long that their bodies would catch up to how long it's been. They could have been frozen for centuries or... Yeah.
Keep it together.
I'm getting fucked.
Thank you for the gifted membership, Justo.
Thank you, Justo.
Thank you so much for the help. Hope you're having a nice day, Justo.
Like I said, we're gonna try to get as many views on the stream as we can before we close, but it's looking like it's probably gonna be like 850 if I'd like to get it up to 860 or 870 if I can. Uh-oh.
Swift and resolute.
Transmitting frequency.
Oof, almost died. Heal, lady, heal! Oof, just barely made it. These guys are tough, wherever they are. But yeah, you can see everybody's frozen. Even some bad guys are frozen. And you can't attack them. But they were attacking these poor villagers. There's a lady running for her life. There's all these bad people attacking.
The hunt is on.
So somebody said this lady does not use fire. She uses curses. Which is probably why I get hurt from using my own sword. Makes sense.
Swift and resolute. Strike the shadows.
There we go. Well, we're gonna free the village anyway, even though probably not the...
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of strange that...
Leave it to me.
In Chinese culture, I don't think a lot of people would actually use because most, like, large percentages of them are Buddhist. Buddhists believe that based on how good of a person you are, you'll ascend into higher versions of heaven. So, like, if you are mean to people, then you could, next time you're reincarnated, you'll be reincarnated in a worse situation in life, to the point where you could be like a slug or something. So they wouldn't want that to happen. So most people, like, you know, in China are pretty kind. Like, they try to be kind.
Yeah.
Which is why, like, people, you know, like, people, that's why their culture is so kind, because it's one of their beliefs that they're supposed to be kind to everyone.
Doesn't look like you can go inside the town. I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's a synthesizer. You can make stuff with it. The music has a very, like, dark piano vibe to it.
Okay, Crossfighter, thank you for the help.
Yep, appreciate you guys watching the shorts playlist. It helped the hourly views to keep us sustainable until Arkham can start. But it's a shame about Wuthering Waves. It's a fantastic game, it really is. I wish that it did better on the channel. But we're getting close to, like, when Amber and I used to stream the Ace Attorney game, like, this is around the same amount of views we would get after 3 hours. It's not good. Because if I remember how it started with Ace Attorney is we would end the stream like around 880 and be like, alright guys, and it would take people like 2 days to get another episode. And then we couldn't even hit 800 after 3 hours. It was like 680. So I mean, it's sad to see that it's already starting to impact Wuthering Waves, and we're not even at the 10th episode yet. We were 1 episode away from episode 10 before this, because it does usually happen. Like, people lose interest in a stream series once you get around to like episode 10 or 12. Like, long games do not do well on this channel. Short action games that are like no more than 20 episodes usually.
The hunt is on.
That's just how it works.
Eradicate.
Swift and resolute.
Like, the Donkey Kong game we're going to be doing will probably only be like 6 streams. Whoa. Well, like I said, if you guys are able to get 1,000 by 7 in the morning, or the faster you guys... Remember, as soon as the video is archived, the 50 of you here, as soon as it's archived and it's no longer live and you refresh, that'll count as like 50 brand new views right away. And every day, you know, if the 50 you guys watch, you'll easily get... I mean, there's no reason why you can't get 1,000 by the morning. It's only... We're already at 8:45, so there's no reason. That would just mean people aren't watching after the stream's over, which would be devastating because this is a really good game. And it's free to play, so we don't have to worry about it impacting our wallet too much. Because the story we don't have to pay for, just like upgrading the character sometimes we have to, you know. But for the most part, this game can be enjoyed without it hurting anybody's wallet. That's the joy of free-to-play stuff. There is gacha elements, don't get me wrong, but
so much without the extra characters. I mean, unless you think it would bring more people in. If we got
I mean, I do a little bit of the pull at the end of the episode, but not a lot.
Yeah.
I keep it very, very simple. That's how we got this girl, was we got her from a pull. And the pulls were a little bit better than Zenless. Zenless never really gave you any characters from pulls.
Oh, that's pretty, the bamboo trees.
Yeah. Oh, Bambi's frozen!
It's a deer.
Poor Bambi. It's in mid jump, it's frozen in time. Oh, tugs on your heartstrings. Beautiful region. I love the snow. Always like snow. Uh-oh. Well, this thing's not frozen. What level does that say? That's not good.
Stork? Or crane.
It's a crane. Chinese crane thing. Noticing that a lot of the enemies, too, are based on Chinese mythology, which is cool.
Yeah, or actual Chinese animals that they have.
Yeah.
The hour is upon us.
I mean, they're probably gonna put what they see around them. For us, it's like, oh my gosh, this countryside looks so like foreign and stuff, but for them, it's just.
Well, they actually have Chinese games that are based on like actual Chinese history, and they're very popular. But the art style is they make it look like real people.
Yeah.
This is their anime style. Did that thing just heal?
It's possible.
Oh, that's not cool. Fine, I guess we'll need to heal.
Administering first aid. Rejuvenating snow. Guide my hand.
He healed, so we'll heal.
Swift and resolute.
Or in China,
Oh.
name for China in Chinese is Junhua. Junhua.
The end has come.
Ah! Still falling. Sounded like a G.I. Joe laser. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh gosh. Fighting on cliffs is not easy. Sorry, bird. Heal, heal, heal.
Swift and resolute.
So why wasn't this monster frozen like everybody else?
Maybe it came by here later.
Well, I didn't earn an echo from that. That's lame. Thought I was gonna earn like a new powerful ability to fight with. But...
Maybe it wasn't in the area that was frozen. Maybe they just froze down or something.
No, everything's been frozen.
Oh, I don't know.
There's a ninja somewhere up here. So, speaking of ninjas, Ubisoft has delayed Shadows again. Yep, this time it's going to come out at the end of March. The problem is that's when Ghost of Tsushima sequel is supposed to be like either March or April. So they're going to get crushed by the Japanese game people want to play.
I don't think either of those games are gonna do as well as the original Ghost of Tsushima.
Well, people are still upset that Jin is no longer the main character.
I don't think that was the original developer's plan that Jin wouldn't be the main character again. I think that they wanted him to be the main character again.
Well, the DLC of Ghost of Tsushima does not actually feature Jin. It features like warriors from the past that are mentioned in Jin's story. So you play as other people that aren't Jin in his DLC, which came out I think a year after his story was over, or something. Or not his story was over, but after the main game was over. So, all right, let's see where this leads. I freed all the people from those frack people. I don't know what they're called. The bad guys. I killed all the bad guys of the who were. Oh, never mind. This guy's still here. I'm gonna kill him too. Fracticide, I think. Fraxers.
I don't know what they're called, so I can't correct you. I don't know.
No, I
don't see the word anywhere.
Yeah, I'm just.
For me to compare
I'm just talking out loud. Why does it sound like pigs? Weird. There you go. Don't sound like a pig guy. No mercy. Well, people were correct about purple or short-haired red girl. She was very strong. When people are like, "Oh wow, that's a good draw you got," it's like, "Oh okay, yeah, cool." It's exciting.
Oh yeah, she's strong, but she ends up hurting.
Yeah, I don't like how she hurts herself.
Leave it to me.
I sense your weakness.
I wish you could level up based on how many enemies you kill, but it doesn't work that way. You have to gather materials before you can level up.
Yeah, that's. I guess there are no achievements like that.
Mm-hmm.
Where you don't level up by how many people. Oh, like the Final Fantasy thing where you didn't really level up based on. Wait, no. Final Fantasy. I don't know what it was. How you leveled up in that one. Final Fantasy Rebirth. I don't remember. That level up
oh no!
System. Oh, sorry.
No, there's nothing I could do about it. The guy was stronger than me. Shoot. I really need to get a better attack than that. The attack's not very good. Well, she finally died. That's not good.
Leave it to
I have to find a way of resurrecting her now. Because I only have one attacker now. I have one healer and one attacker.
Rejuvenating snow.
Not going to be very good. So when I ended yesterday's stream, it was 3 hours and 22 minutes, and I was at 920 views. So this stream is going to be ending around, if we're close, maybe 880 after 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Someone fought here against those Fraxidus.
Must be Jinshi. Her trails led to this location. Using her resonance ability too much would only worsen her condition. But she must have had a reason. Was she helping the people of Hongzhen find refuge?
Changli, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
The traces end here.
Let's search the area. There should be more clues nearby.
Yeah, also we're gonna have to save our place. So this is this will have to be, because I have to get ready for Arkham. Well, is it not letting me heal? Is she alive? She's alive. Okay. I saw one more thing, one more pillar that we can activate, and then whoops. And then we'll continue. We'll literally cliffhanger this. And then people have to watch to get another one. There it is. That's the next thing I'm gonna hit. But we cleared out most of this town. I guess it's gonna be interesting to see tomorrow is if like all the bad guys will come back.
The hunt is on.
After we kill them. What is it, Linky? Somebody said playing as this character is like a double-edged sword.
Oh, hi, Tim Goldbeck. Good, how are you doing?
Link, you're trapping one of my arms, buddy. He's like, I don't care.
I knew they were gonna delay Assassin's Creed, says Miss Deanna.
Mm-hmm. Of course, because they know that the game's gonna be terrible. They'll probably delay it till the summer too. Like.
Well, I mean, they should have just. I mean, it's a lot of. I mean, they could have at least gotten the architecture right of the buildings. I don't know what they were thinking.
Don't know.
I don't know. Maybe if they just.
Yep.
It's a lot of. You know, maybe if they just. You know, just gotten some of the details about the sword combat and the architecture and. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Or just even paid attention to what the fans, you know,
Yep.
maybe are not yelled at their own fans.
Yep.
There could have been some, you know, things.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Or maybe have not had the subtitles written in Chinese when they showed it in Japan.
There's a lot of stuff they could have done.
I think that was one of their main. I think that was the nail in the coffin, was literally showing Chinese written subtitles while they were showing it Japanese viewers. I mean, it's like you could have not made a worse mistake. I think out of all the mistakes they made, I think that was the worst one.
It's pretty bad. Pretty bad marketing.
Like, that's really like a slap in the face. It's like, I don't have time. It's like saying I have so little respect for your culture that I'm just assuming all Asian languages are the same, and I'm just gonna slap an Asian language on there and assume you can read it even though it's not your country.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty weird.
Yep.
They honestly, what they should have done with that game is just done more attention to detail, honestly. Well, I don't know what to say.
I do one of these like after every stream. Just one. Doesn't look like we got a character. Weapons. That's it. Alright.
Well,
that's it. Alright, so anyway, guys and gals, that's the best we could do. So, because engagement was so low, and the likes only got to 120 after 3 hours, this stream was essentially frozen in time like this village where we were. So the best we could do was 860 views. If you guys want another stream of this by 7 in the morning, like, we have to see that this gets 1,000 views. I would recommend rewatching it immediately after the stream is over, like for 5 minutes before Arkham starts. And then at midnight, since it's a new day, because remember, it counts as, I would get your viewership counted now, like as soon as this is archived. And then at midnight or 1 a.m. I would watch again for another 5 minutes because that's a whole new day. And you can get as close to 1,000 as possible because it would be a shame to see this series suffer as much as it is.
anyone else I missed that did a super chat or renewed your membership? Thank you, Joshua, for renewing your membership. Thank you. So thank you again, Miss Deanna and Justo and Joshua for the help.
Alright guys, we'll see you on Arkham in just a little bit. There will be music playing for Arkham because I have to film a YouTube short, and I need to find out if I'm doing an ultimate stream for either Drago or VG Shine tonight. Okay guys, God bless, happy gaming. Remember, 1,000 views is required for part 10.